I'm going to continue where we left off this morning before the maintenance, and we are going to get the Eastern Kingdoms Explorer achievement completed. We are up to Tirisfal. Hello, track. And I also want to track Western and Eastern Plague. Grab these three real quick. This map looks completely filled out. So I'm going to have to turn Tirisfal back to the way it was before Undercity got attacked here. Usually Zadormi is around here somewhere, I think. Yep, there she is.
You need something? Go with honor, friend.
Okay. That looks much better. So we're just going to continue to fly around a little bit here and get the rest of these achievements and gain a whole bunch of points on all the things. And then after this, I'm going to head up towards the War Within, and we're going to continue on our quest, the main story quest there, to finish that up and open up Koresh and get my cloak and all that. So that should be the stream for this afternoon. Death Knell. There we go. And if I feel that I'm kind of blazing through it and it's going very fast and I have some more time afterwards, I will start unlocking the... I'll look up what I have to do to unlock the Sholaman Silgarub and Naxxramas vanilla content, basically. Where you can craft your tier 3 and you can craft all your old sets and stuff like that. I don't know how much time I'll have today, but that remains to be seen. Alright, what's going on here? What am I missing? Is it this little town? Yep. So you can kind of tell what you're missing by the, like the Fog of War on the map. It's an old Warcraft 3 reference, I don't know if that resonates with anybody anymore, but where the map isn't obviously explored. But sometimes there's little areas that look explored, and you still have to find, you know, something else within it. And it becomes a little bit more tricky then. Usually you're all the things you can control left click, I think it is, or control right click on the what we got here, the North Coast. So that didn't get me anything. But yeah, if you control click on the exploration piece, you know, it'll say like, hey, this is where you gotta go to get the Brightwater Lake, and I got that just now. So these aren't always 100% accurate, but that's one way to do it. And I just need the farm and the Scarlet Watch Post, which I assume will be up by Scarlet Monastery. So let's grab this farm and then head up towards Scarlet Monastery. Maybe this tower here. Here's Crusader's Outpost. It might be this tower that's like kind of next to Scarlet Monastery. Because I've been in Scarlet Monastery, so I should have gotten that on any exploration that we did. There we go. There's Tirisfal Glades complete. So we'll head down to Western Plague now. And I have a lot of Western Plague done already. I'm gonna kind of just go up north here, and then we'll circle back down. I did a lot of mining in this zone for iron. So here's Hearthglen. I'll grab the flight path while I'm here.
How are you?
This tower over here is where you used to farm the enchant for Crusader way back in the day. I'm sure it's not the same anymore. Yeah, it looks like there used to be like Scarlet mobs here. Now it looks like there's kobolds. So I have no idea where you get Crusader anymore. I do want to kill this rare if it's up. Is it the Scarlet Smith? It was one of these, had patterns. I guess it's not up. Alright. So we'll hop into the middle here and we'll get... Is this Fellstone Field? It's one of the fields, I think. Oh, it's the Steed. Grab the flight path here.
Hey there. Have a good one.
The bulwark is all the way out there. I don't know how I don't have that because I flew in through that way, but let's get this these farms. I guess I have that last one. So if anyone watched my intro video, I talked about grinding the fields in Western Plague to level all the way up, and these were the ones that we were grinding back at the time. There was a whole bunch of different mobs. I want to say this one here we called Field 2, just because it was like the second one in order, and it had like tons of like undead mobs in it, and very easily kiteable ones for a mage. Here's Fellstone Field, and then the bulwark should be right over here by Terrace Fall. But yeah, that's where I grinded 52 to 60. My very first paladin. Okay. So I guess we can go pick up Chillwind and Anderhall flight paths, and I'll hand in my hero's call for Western Plague.
Well met. The Ebon Blade will prevail.
I'm not picking up any of the subsequent quests. I'm just trying to empty my quest log a little bit. Chillwind as well and do the same thing there. Chillwind used to be the only flight path for Alliance, I'm pretty sure, in this zone. Where are we at here? Okay. So now that Western Plague is done, we'll head over to Eastern Plague. I didn't do Hinterlands. I'm just gonna head down to Hinterlands so I don't have to backtrack. And then everything else should be north of me, right? Eversong, Ghostlands, Eastern, and Quel'Danas. Yeah, alright. So the most southern zone right now is Hinterlands, so I'll grab that real quick and then I'll get back up to the rest. Okay, Airy Peak is the first town here. I'll grab the flight path.
What can I do?
There used to be a ton of elite quests up here in the zone. I think it had something to do with like the end of the Zul'Farrak chain. You come up here around level 50. Do I have this explored? The lodge. Okay, I must. So all this must be tied to like down here. These runes. Tin. What's Tin doing up here? It used to be like a level 40 something zone, like almost 50. Tin, iron. Used to be able to farm like ghost mushrooms up here at Skull Rock too. There were giant elite spiders down here. All this has changed so much, it's crazy. looks like I'm missing something right up here. Yep. So Genta Allure is down here. The Overlook Cliffs. I don't know where Plague Mist Ravine is. It's gotta be something new.
Hi.
Where could Plague Mist Ravine be? Alright, well, I'll check here. Maybe it'll give me kind of an idea of where it is. It says it's all the way on the other side of the zone. Okay, so we'll go up there, and I guess I can grab that one on the way back. I'll just get the Overlook Cliffs real fast. There's the Horde Town down here. Assuming that's still there. Yeah, there it is. Raven Tusk. Raven Tusk. I don't know. So we're up to 1,640 achievements. When I was offline, I did go around Pandaria again with my druid. Found a couple treasures, and I did kill Galleon. I didn't get anything great from it. I think one of the rares did drop me a purple that would sell for a lot if it sells some piece of epic gear. Alright, what am I looking for here? It's probably this pathway up. Okay, there it is. So Hinterlands is done. Let's remove all waypoints, and we'll just fly over the mountain here towards Eastern Plague. So 3.17% complete. Putting a big dent in it the past couple days. Streams have been yielding a lot, and it's like the hardest part of the grind for me is to do all these achievements, because usually I just, like on my old account, I would just go around and like farm transmogs, and I had 70 or 80% of the transmogs, but I was only like 40% complete the game, so it's going to be a little bit different for me to kind of try to do all this other stuff.
Open for business.
Alright, here's
Spread
the
the
Hero's
good
Call,
word, eh?
and then into Fiona, grab the flight path. Let's see what we can do here. I'm just gonna fly to each flight path, make sure I get the undead the Death Knight area here. I don't think I can get that flight path, can I? As a non-Death Knight? I don't know, I can fly over to it and find out. What do we got up here? Iron. This used to be where Blightcaller was. He was a raid boss back in the day, an outdoor raid boss in vanilla. You used to have to, well, I don't know how many you used to have to kill him with, but I remember coming up here with groups of 40 and wiping. It was a lot of fun to do that stuff back when no one really had an idea of what they were doing or how to play the game. It evolved so quickly, the internet and everything else, and now you can just go to Wowhead for every single thing in the game and learn it in 10 minutes. It's kind of crazy. Things that people would just mindlessly grind for months, you can do in hours. It's in Gold Vein. Grab that just because.
Hello.
Okay. Come down here to Darrowshire, and I'm gonna get the Undercroft as well. So I skipped that, and then like Merildar. I think is that this? It's either this or this one up here. I don't know, it's one of those lakes. Okay. Now, I probably should have been doing to all the squirrels as I went through these zones, but I really didn't feel like being bothered with that. What quest do I have here? Badlands. Oh yeah, that was the one that I said, oh, you have to go all the way to Eastern Plague to go to Badlands? Forget that. Alright, we're in Tyr's Hand. Do I have to get the undead starting area? I don't think I do. I'll pop over here just to see. Ruins of the Scarlet Enclave. And this is the undead starting town, whatever it is. I don't think I can get that flight path. I can fly up and find out. Death's Breach. Yeah, it looks like it's Death Knight only type stuff. So, oh, that actually just ported me to the lights up. Okay, I guess they don't want you in there. I'm gonna hand in this Badlands quest.
Hey, how you doing?
And then he'll fly you down to Badlands. So when I do come quest out here and finish the Lore Walker piece of Eastern Plague, I'll have to remember to do this before I do Badlands. Alright, there's Corin's Crossing. Oh, I didn't get the flight path there. Let me grab that. And there's 3 more in the zone. Just like an absolute ton of flight paths up here.
Welcome!
I don't know why they added all these. It would be, I guess it would be good if you couldn't fly. But there's literally no one doing Eastern Plaguelands that doesn't have access to a mount. I mean, they're free. Right? Like, you get a free mount, you get a free flying mount, you get free training at level 30, you don't have to pay for it anymore. There shouldn't ever be a reason why anyone wouldn't fly. Here's the Noxious Glade. I'm excited to get back to town and see what the pacifier is going to sell for, if anything. Maybe when I do have these items that I do know sell for a lot, I'll put them on Illidan. Maybe I should create a character on Illidan, Horde side, because that's where most of the players are, I would say. A large percentage of the player base is Horde side Illidan.
What?
Okay, we'll get this lodge, and then Terradale's the last spot all the way over to the east. And then I don't know if I can even get to Qualdanos without going through Burning Crusade, but I can probably get to Eversong and Ghostlands. There's Qualdanos. I might be able to fly up there, I don't know. I've never tried. We'll see if I can. I don't think you can fly in Eversong Woods, can you? I I think you have to ground mount those zones, don't you?
Good day to you.
Alright, so there's the last tower here, and we'll come to Terradale and get the exploration of Eastern Plague complete. We'll go do these last two that I know I can get to, Eversong and Ghostlands, and then... Oh, that's cool. I don't know that... This type of stuff must be new. I don't think you could ever see the city burning from above. New is a relative term. New since I've been out here where you couldn't fly in vanilla. Alright, 1660 achievement points. Goal today is to hit like, I don't know, I could probably hit 2k today if I just fly around all day. Not that I necessarily want to do that. Alright, so you do have to go into this portal to get to Ghostlands still. And Ghostlands and Eversong Woods are something I do want to... Yeah, you can't fly out here, unfortunate. These are two zones I do want to quest prior to pre-patch. These are going to get changed significantly without ruining too much for the next expansion, and I want to 100% these two zones well before that happens. So I might make my next character, what starts out here, Blood Elf. I might just make a Blood Elf anything, and then come out here. Which I guess if I did that I would get this exploration and everything, but probably just easier when you can just walk through this all. So this rare that's down here, Dr. Witherlimb, actually drops a bunch of unique items that are kind of a pain to get. At least when I was farming transmogs on my other account a couple of years ago, they were very expensive, and he was never up, and when he was up, he drops a bunch of garbage. I didn't have any luck with it whatsoever. So just something to keep in mind if you're out here looking for transmogs or questing or whatever else, kill that guy if you see him. And I wouldn't sell those transmogs because he's a pain to get, or at least he was on the server I was on, which at the time it was either Tichondrius or Illidan. I think you have to go like all the way up here to get this. Yeah, Windrunner Spire. I'm kind of just going to zigzag through the zone here. We'll end around Zulamon probably. Although I should probably go there first and then like end up here so I can just go straight into Eversong. So I'll do that. Thinking about that a little more. This Dr. Witherlimb, this rare that I was talking about, he can also spawn in these two ziggurats up here. So the best thing I can say is to keep your rare scanner on and just do a lap every once in a while if you're looking to farm him. did a Tar Doctor and nothing came up, so he's probably not up right now, unless my target didn't work for some reason, but I would assume Rare Tracker would pick him up, Rare Scanner. So these are Horde towns and Horde NPCs and stuff up here, so you might run into guards or other baddies that don't like Alliance if you're coming up here on an Alliance character like me. I guess I could have just come over here on my Druid and gotten this pretty easily, but I happen to be up here anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. I think whatever this is, they'll probably give me this whole area here. Sanctum of the Sun, and it did. So let's go down to Suleiman. Grab the flight path. Realistically, as an Alliance, that's the only time you should be up in the zone. I don't think there are any specific Alliance quests. It looks like they're all Horde specific. And there are a lot of them. And here's the rare I was talking about. That's what he looks like. You can drop a wand, a hammer, and a cleaver.
What's
And I
up?
want to say that cleaver used to sell for like 20,000 gold, and I was like, I'm not buying a green, I'm just gonna vendor for 20,000 gold. So there's still a bunch of areas here. Tranquil is the main town. Will be a Horde town. The Sanctum should be here. Then there's probably one or two over here. There's like a spider area, and then I don't remember what's over there. I think it's like elemental guys over on the east side. Okay, that's Farstrider Enclave. I had the name wrong. I thought that was Sanctum of the Moon. Alright. Unfortunately, I think I have to go across the water here. Try to find the shortest spot and jump. here's Tranquillin. Luckily, well, it seems their guards are mad even at level 30, but I don't think they'd pose much of a threat with 3,000 health. So we're gonna head over here to Sanctum of the Moon, and then get this last piece up here, which is probably Golden Mist Village. And the crossing, I assume, is right here by the way into Eversong. Okay, I got both of them somehow, so I'm gonna just head back to the crossing. It's the only part of the map that's undiscovered at this point. There's a level 80 priest out here, no idea what they're farming. Crossing is actually the bridge, maybe? Do I have to cross it? That's Eversong right there. There we go. So that's Explore Ghostlands, and we are in Eversong. And much like Ghostlands, we can't mount here. No fun. No fun allowed. And there are a lot of places to discover. And I would be lying if I said I remember where all of these are from when I did this years ago. So I'm just gonna kind of ride around and try to take all the fog of war off the map. I do know this is Sunstrider Isle. That's where you start as a Blood Elf. And after this I'll just hearth to Orbos, not Orbos, Dornogal. What expansion am I in? We'll go to Dornogal, and then I'll go to Stormwind, and then I'll go to Shathrath, and then I'll go to the Isle of Koldanos through the portal, and that should, I think that auto-completes you for that achievement. I want to say Koldanos is just like one big place. Yeah. So you just have to go there. You know, there's not like all these different little subzones within it. Looks like I missed a piece over here. No idea what that could be. Okay, well, got it now. So there's a horde town here. Go there and just loop around, kind of, and head up, I guess. I don't know. There's certainly a lot to explore here. Takes so much longer when you can't fly. Yeah, it's a good thing for Crusader Aurora. So here's the horde town. I don't want to make them too mad. Just coming and get my exploration done. Fairbreeze Village. Dead Scar. East Sanctum. I don't remember what this is. That looks like that's in Ghostlands. Oh, it's probably this. Runestone. Yep. And we'll see what this rare is back this way. I don't remember this here at all. I don't think there are any quests that take you back this way. Maybe there are. If there are, they're not very memorable. No, I think I've been here. Yeah, there's some quests here. Oh, look, the rare's up. Alright, 31 silver. Not even a green. That's not very nice. Alright, we're gonna cross here, discover whatever is on this side. There's the lake. Get in this town, I guess. I don't think there's anything down that way. I think that just goes to Ghostlands. So we'll start heading up. I do have to discover Silver Moon City too, huh? That's really going into the old Horde territory there. Let's see what this is. This might be another discovery spot. No? Nothing? Okay, we'll go to this building. Far Strider Retreat. Hopefully there's nothing around that. I know it looked like I discovered this here, but I think there's something else down by the water. I remember that for some reason, having to come back here. That's your Breeze Coast. Alright, this is where things get fun. Let's hope that I don't get aggroed by too many guards. I'm 80 now with a little bit of gear. I should be able to survive a hit or two. Still gonna try not to get hit, if at all possible. Oh, they're only 45. I guess I actually have to go inside. Shepherd's Gate. Silvermoon Guards. My friends, 100,000 health. Silvermoon City. Alright, there we go. We're out. Just sightseeing. See you later. right by. Okay. Sanctums. Tranquil Shore. I assume that's over here. East Sanctum I already got. So it'll be West Sanctum and North Sanctum. There's some sort of a sanctum right here. West. So where's North? Maybe it's up here somewhere. Or maybe it's this right here. That would make sense if it is. Alright, there's North Sanctum. Go get West. Okay, so there's something on the other side of West Sanctum here. Ruins of Silver Moon, Central Isle. The Falls. All the way down there? Are you kidding me? Okay. I guess I'll just go north first, and then come all the way down south. Because this should be Ruins of Silver Moon, that should be Sunshine Isle, so I did miss this all the way down here. What a pain. Alright. But I don't think there's any way to get to Quel'Danas from here, unfortunately. So I will have to Hearth and then go to Burning Crusade, take the portal, and then that will complete the achievements here. How do I get in here? Is it over this way? This isn't Silver Moon, is it? No. Here we go. Okay, we'll go Sunstrider Isle, and then we will... No flight paths for me in the zone. We'll backtrack all the way back down. Could probably just run down the dead scar. 83 elites. Ooh, hello. Alright, you got Sunstrider. Oh, I'm dead. You still chasing me? Okay. Good enough. Let's get out of here. 83 are the toughest guards I've seen so far. Normal guards are just 80 from the looks of it. Alright, so I'm kind of just heading directly towards where this is telling me to go. It's probably this little island here and not all the way down there off the map. I would find that hard to believe, but I guess we'll find out. I don't see any waterfalls. It's really weird. This is gonna bring me. I'm like 95% positive this is gonna bring me into Ghostlands. It must be up here. It must be the one spot that I missed right here. And if it's not, then I will backtrack down to where that point says to go. This has got to be it. That looks like a falls to me. There we are. Alright, let's earth. So, that was the annoying part of the achievement done. And now we'll just go to Quel'Thanas real quick. While I'm out there, I'll probably just run a quick Sunwell because why not, I guess. If I'm on the island anyway. I guess the why not is because it's going to delay everything else I'm trying to do. Sun Crystal, bunch of unpurchased things. Alright, that can just sit in my mail for right now. I want to go see what the pacifier is going to sell for. If it'll sell.
I have an extended supply of goods for
21,000.
Outlanders.
What if I went down to 15,000? Someone buy it? If not, I will learn it. So we're at 321, 3.21%. Get a couple more achievements here in a second. Where is the portal I'm looking for? Crystal Song. Over here. Alright, so we're in the middle of the main city in Burning Crusade now, and you just have to take this portal to Quel'Thanas. The unfortunate thing about this portal is that you can't take it back to the other side. So here we are. So you either have to hearth or have a mage portal you or something like that. Anyway, we got the 2 achievements for exploring the Isle of Quel'Thanas and for the Eastern Kingdom's Explorer. And we are at 3.22%. So while I'm here, I'm just gonna do a quick Sunwell run. Got, I have one charge of the Hearth, but if I need that while I'm questing next, I don't want to be like, oh, I'm stuck here. So this'll buy me a little bit of time for that first charge to reset, kind of. There are 367 items in the Sunwell.
I need a target.
Outland Mining 75. I have that, don't
can't
I?
use that.
Requires Outland Mining 75. Maybe I never got there. Alright. Well, that's good, because I'll get that there soon. The one annoying thing about the Burning Crusade instances is the Mark of the Illidari.
I don't have a
It used to be
target.
used to like purchase flasks or something. It's not worth anything, and you just get absolutely spammed by them.
I need to get closer.
So I shouldn't have any of the appearances from here, because I haven't really done anything in Burning Crusade yet. Unless something shares an appearance with something from Vanilla, or the few things I've done in the War Within. Ooh. Doesn't look like they're worth anything, but we'll verify. What can drop here, though, are these patterns. And some of these patterns sell for lots and lots of gold. And they're kind of easier to move than transmogs if someone's hunting for the pattern. You would have to put transmogs up 10 times before they sell, and these patterns usually right away. Alright, Wand of the Demon Soul. I remember those being BOE as well. I wonder if they're not anymore. No, it looks like they're all bind on pickup. I thought I could have swore maybe they weren't. But these zone drops are what we will be. I mean, I'll 100% this instance, and there'll probably be 30 zone drops left that I don't have. That's just kind of how it works here. And we'll be running through killing trash over and over and over again. Alright, here's the first boss, Kalios.
No longer will I be a slave to Malagos. Challenge me and you will be destroyed.
So you just take him down to 1, and then eventually a portal will spawn, you go into it, and you have to kill this guy inside who Kalios is fighting.
I'm never on the losing side.
Obviously we're gonna get a lot of transmogs.
I'm forever in your debt. Once
This
we
is
have
for
triumphed
Rogue,
over Kill Jaden, this entire
but they're
world
warbound,
will be
so
in your
I'll
debt
pass
as
it
well.
over to my druid, Rogue Mage Druid.
There is no time to waste.
And the other thing about this this expansion, not only are there tons of transmogs in here. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's a good one. That's a good one. Let's see how much that sells for. I'm gonna put that while we wait for this RP here. I'm gonna put that up on
Hold, friends. There's
The exchange, see
information
what it
to
says
be
for.
had before this devil meets his fate.
Undermine Exchange.
Where is Onfina,
What's it called?
demon?
Power Heal.
What has become of Kalik?
9,000
Puny
lens.
lizard! Death is the only answer you will find here.
Schematic. 2,000 gold is the only one up right now.
You will tell me where they are.
Actually, there might be none up right now. That's a rare one.
Your magic is weak.
So the lowest price for these is on Calicos right
I
now
grow
for
weary of
8,000
asking.
gold, and the highest price is on Terralion for 196,000 gold. Looks like 40 something is the average selling price.
I will crush you.
Malagos, my lord, I did my best.
That was fun, but I still await a true challenge. Come, try your luck.
Okay, so here's the second boss, Brutalis. There we go, he's dead. Tough one. Now you have to wait again. Warrior, Hunter, Shaman. I'm just gonna throw the tier in my warband. While I'm waiting, I'll just vendor the rest of this junk. Alright, we need these. These you hand in with a sun mote to get the other transmog. Pantaloons of Growing Strife. So we're still waiting. Magigrosa gets turned into Felmist, and after that happens, you get your third boss battle in the same arena here. There we go.
Glory to kill Jaden.
I
Death
can't
to
attack
all
that.
who
I can't
oppose.
attack that target. I can't attack that. I can't attack that target.
Kill Jaden
So
will
Felmist is dead.
prevail.
Oh, got the shield. Nice. And the staff. Wow. Good run. Used to create the loot spec for Prot, so we're gonna get Lightbringer tier 6 protection boots.
Dragosa deserved a far better fate. You did what had to be done, but this battle is far from over.
That's one of my favorite shields in the game. So Caligos comes through. He, for some reason is a level 1 elite. Okay, I don't remember that. But he knocks out the flames for you, and you can kind of run through towards the next boss, which is the Eridar twins. They were a really cool fight. It's another fight that we utilized a Warlock tank on back in the day. Now you just kind of attack them once and they fall over. But it was a cool fight. When it was current. The reason I kind of do go out of my way to kill the trash is just because, like I said earlier, all those eye zone drops are exceedingly rare. These crafting reagents not so much.
Misery,
Here are the
depravity,
twins. Used to have like used to stand up on this
hatred, mistrust,
ledge to fight and
chaos.
stuff. It was a really cool
These
fight.
are the hallmarks.
Alright, so we got
These
Pet,
are the pillars.
the Wretched Servant, neck, tier wrists. So we got tier boots, tier wrists, Triumph, Protector, and Protector. And I think these Fortress grips. I guess you don't need them for anything else. I I thought they were another one of those things you had to hand in with the sun mote. But maybe not. Alright, so I'm just gonna round up a whole bunch of this trash and AoE it down before we go to Muru, which is the second to last boss. Nothing good yet. I'll do one more round up over here. I probably could have done it all in one, but sometimes these mobs are funky and leash and all different weird things happen, so I'll just do it in two here. Nothing. Although I can't complain because I did get that pattern. I've never seen that before. And I've run this place hundreds of times, so that should put that in perspective of how rare that is. Alright, so here's the last trash in the instance, really, before Muru and then kill Jaden. Got a traveler's backpack. That would have been cool back in the day, but not so much now. Alright, so here's Muru. You kill his form here, and then he turns into like a big, like a Voidwalker, I think? It's been a while. I think it's a Voidwalker. Like a big Shadow Demon Elemental. You just kill a second form. These trinkets were absolutely insane in Burning Crusade. They were so awesome. I don't think he dropped me any. No, he didn't drop any tier. So here's the last two trash mobs in the instance. These big guys, and they were kind of a beast when you didn't have to fight them. And this is the last encounter. So, I'm just gonna hearth my way out of here when we're done, go back to Dornagal. This was a really cool encounter. There's a lot of stuff you could do. You could turn a member of your party to a dragon, you can do all sorts of different things.
The expendable have perished.
Now he just has to consecrate.
Now I shall succeed what Sargeras could not. I will bleed this wretched world, and secure my place as the true master of the Burning Legion. The end has come. Let the unraveling of this world commence.
Cloak.
Goodbye, Anvina, my love. Few will remember your name, yet this day you changed the course of destiny. What was once corrupt is now pure. Heroes, do not let her sacrifice be in vain.
Okay, we're back in town. I'm gonna go auction house these things, see what they sell for.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Oh, really? That's 20,000 lower than it was showed on the Undermine Exchange. Alright, we'll put it at 18. See if it sells. 4,000. I'll have that. And I can't sell that advanced smelting, which is fine because I want that anyway. Where's the bank? Bank, bank, bank.
My directive is to serve you.
So we'll throw that in there. Go to the warband, throw the cloth in the warband. Gold should be here, right? Gold. Yep. I'll toss all these gems into the warband. I don't know that I'll need them for anything. I don't know that anyone needs them for anything at this point, but I'll hold them for now. And then I will toss these into the warband as well for the other classes. I really should buy the next warband tab, but
My thanks for your patronage.
oh, you know what? I'll put this in my bank
Return.
for when I hit max. Alright, let's learn all these transmogs. I already know this one. I know that one, I know that one, I know that one, I know that one, I know that one. Oh, these all transmogs I've already known? Gobble landmine. I'm just gonna sell this stuff then. If it didn't, they've been up on the auction house at least twice then. Because after the first time I would have learned them. If this really sells for like 10 gold, 50 gold, whatever that says, I'm just gonna get rid of it, vendor it.
I have
See.
an
Could try
extended
putting it up
supply
one more
of
time, I guess.
goods for Outlanders.
2,000. Try 1,000, see if anybody wants it. Gobble landmine I'll just toss into
My thanks for your
the
patronage.
warband.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Gobble and jumper cables. Gobble landmine. Okay.
My
Just wanted to make sure I didn't have a dupe in there.
directive has been fulfilled.
So I want to go back out there, use 2 sun motes and hand these 2 in. Yeah, let's do it. Because by the time I get out there and hand this stuff in, I'll have my hearth back up. And then I won't have to worry about it, like, holding on to these items for no reason. I can just sell them. And I guess I should have done that before I hearth. I should have created a party, got teleported back out to the island, and then hearth. But it doesn't make too much of a difference. What is my mining out here, just because I'm interested now? 22. Alright, I got a ways to go there. Alright. It's, Yerma, I think her name is. That's who I'm looking for up here.
Greetings.
So I have a helmet. And we've got that now. And now I have pants, so I have to change this from paladin to all. And I think it's pants of glowing strife. Alright. And we've got that too. So now can I vendor these? No, I have to wait the 2 hours.
Be
It's fine.
kind to those less fortunate.
I've got 3 minutes. I'll go run Magister's Terrace real quick. Maybe the mount will drop. Or technically, I think I could do mining around the island too. I seem to remember there being ore back down here, but there's Mana Thistle. There must be ore, but I'll just run Magister's Terrace until it shouldn't take me much more than 3 minutes. .24%. I just hit 3% this morning, doing a lot of
The Naru have not
collecting.
forgotten us. Good health, long life. Remain
Grab all those
vigilant.
quests. More recipes drop in here. Jewel crafting, enchants, schematics, blacksmithing.
It's too far away.
You get reputation with the Shattered Sun offensive. I should be doing this on heroic. Am I on heroic? I'm on normal. You get more if you do it on heroic. I think normal and heroic have different loot tables though, so it is what it is.
I'm
Okay,
out of
kill
range.
our first boss up here.
Waste my time.
Oh, no, it looks like they share the loot table. So that's cool. So in heroic, then you just get more reputation. And is heroic where the mount drops? Can it not drop on normal? It can't drop on normal. Womp womp. Alright, then really there's very little reason to be in here on normal. So I'll just kill through real quick. I hand this quest in, back down at the beginning. Latros set was like the rogue set, similar to the one in Blackrock Spire for vanilla. So you have to activate the scrying orb here. And unfortunately, I'm pretty sure you have to wait through this scene, so it's just showing you Sunwell Plateau and everything we just did. Alright, so, yep, we watched that. Now we have to wait for Calicos to fly in? Someone flies in. Yeah, there he is.
Kil'jaeden must be destroyed. There is no time to waste.
Okay. So he tells you to kill Kalthas at the end of here. So, that's what we were gonna do anyway. Let's go do it. That's the one thing I will say about this place. If you need Burning Crusade greens, this is the place to go. You get tons and tons of them.
get closer.
Alright, so the second to last boss is right here in the middle. I'm kind of clearing the edges right now just for the off chance I get something good. Because if I didn't spend the 2 minutes to do this, and I missed out on a pattern or something, it'd be very upsetting that I didn't spend the 2 minutes to do it, because it can take hundreds of runs to get them. So here's the third boss. Couple more transmobs there. And again, no reason to kill all this stuff other than maybe a pattern drops. Maybe a BOE epic or something drops that might be worth some gold. Get a little bit more netherweave cloth. Okay, and then there's one more pack here, and if you actually stay in combat with this pack and pull the boss, you don't have to listen to his 700 years of RP, and you can just kind of skip through it.
Drown in your own blood! The world shall burn!
There we go. And then our friends to hand in the quests come running up.
Arcanon
And we can head in all three
Dionys
quests.
Aka, may your days be long and your hardships few. Remember the lessons of the past.
And now I will Hearth one more time, Vendor one more time, and then I'm going to take a quick AFK before I get started on the main story quest.
I understand your frustration here, but do not rush to conclusions.
Alright. So that was our little venture into Burning Crusade for now. Like I said, I'm going to take a quick break, and I will be right back, and we will continue on with Flight Training 102. That's our next stop. So I will be back in a couple minutes.
understand your frustration, Gaora, but do not rush to conclusions.
Alright, I am back. Sorry about the delay. So, let's get over towards the quest zone to continue Flight Training 102. While I do this quest, I am going to just mute my mic briefly while I grab lunch, but I will continue on while I'm eating.
bit stuck. Take Shroudbender back out there and blast some targets.
But how?
Urge your rook upward. They discharge as they gain altitude.
This would make for quite the show. Anyone fancy putting together an aerial act?
Only if it's an act of war.
Not bad. But not bad is nearly good enough.
You process that this is a new directive for us, right?
You think the Nerubians care? Looks like you can handle hitting stationary targets. Let's see how you do with a moving one. Now that was some fine shooting. It'd take a hand's worth of these hill dwarves. Right then, let's hunt those beasties. Send them down to the deeps, lads and lasses.
Lads, lasses, we are thousands of years old.
It is not age that matters, but experience.
Well done, everyone! I think it's time we gave your storm rooks a breather. Champion, I think I saw the old storm rider Ulberig while I was flying by the meadery. Ye might check on him while I take the flock home to roost.
I came to see where Baelgrim fell. Didn't expect to find the ones responsible. How often did we have the same argument about our storm rooks, Baelgrim? And how often did that blasted Titan machine wipe away the memory of it?
It's too far away.
Conversation initiated. It's Zarine. Baelgrim's Stormrook. Zarine. You stayed, even with Baelgrim gone. But you're free now. Thank you, Zarine. We will honor Baelgrim together.
We must take extreme methods to stop the kobolds plundering Morning Rise. Use explosives to collapse their...
Alright, I'm back.
Oath sworn. unbound. It is time. So, we are in agreement?
Yes, we must assist our new allies. And to do that, we must renounce the edicts forever.
It is fitting, then, that we do so here, where it all began, where the edicts were written. Who would like to do the honors? I, the Council Ward of Dornagal, declare that we are all unbound.
So it looks like we have
Conversation initiated.
some Titan thing. They're not very happy with us.
We must talk.
I will go ahead and see if I can slow it down. Outlander, take Shroudbendry. She trusts you. And I trust you to keep
Take
the
our
Storm
trusty steed
Riders
here.
safe from the Titan's machines.
Anyone else concerned we're out of our depth here?
Remember your training, Catilda.
That won't be hard considering how recent it was.
Alright, so here's the Titan construct, and it's just the same as the...
Aren't you supposed to be the stalwart one? Now I'm nervous.
It's the exact same as the world quest we did a few days ago.
Room in these skies for one more.
Ulverig is back, and he has a rook.
Zorine and I are ready to finish what Baelgrim started.
Task complete. We did it.
Alright, wasn't nearly as hard as they make it seem.
We have made the Isle safe. Good work, Storm Riders. Take a victory lap and let our people know their shores are safe again.
Okay, guess we're just gonna kind of hop around here. I'm sure everybody's very excited that their shores are safe. Let's head this into Ilaria.
Danger lurks. It seems the Storm Riders have proven themselves once
Slight
more.
upgrade.
As have you, champion.
I hear you need some eyes in the dark, Windrunner.
The Weaver has a lead that may be relevant to our cause. I would follow it myself, but...
You're busy, I get it. Just stay out of my way. Champion, meet me at the Weaver's lair.
Okay, so that's what's going on now. Gotta go hang out with Lillian Voss for a bit. She seems to be in the story for forever, since the beginning of time. So we can just take our portal here down to the Weaver's Lair, so it's nice and quick. But as we do that, instead of taking the portal, I'm gonna go right here to the Black Market Auction House, just see what's up.
Come to the right place.
Cryptstalker Helm, that's a cool item, but nothing I want immediately. Green Proto Drake, nope, can still obtain that one. Alright. So, I don't really need anything that's there. If some redemption were there, some wrath or something, maybe I would buy, you know, warrior, paladin, mage, warlock, hunter set. It was cool and all, but it's not something I'm going to spend tons of gold on. I'll end up probably just farming most of those sets, honestly. Alright, so we are back in Ashgahat now, and we're going to talk to our friend the Weaver.
I've been expecting you.
Were you followed?
Oh.
This is your backup?
The transformatory was a blind spot for me. Until Yateki breached it and achieved ascension.
Okay. So,
Scout for troubling movement in the area, then rendezvous and prepare to infiltrate.
there we go. That's what we have to do. Scout and rendezvous.
Gathering supplies? Marching out? I've heard nothing of this. Make no mistake, this is preparation for war, and none thought to inform me. This bodes ill indeed.
Yeah, probably. So, we'll head down to this next one here. Or up, I guess.
Smuggling is common enough in the city, but from the maddening deep, unusual, and concerning. I need to know where they're taking that bile, why, and for whom.
And then the last one is over here.
Do you see that? Nothing. Decidedly odd for the city of threats. The freshly ascended are usually flitting about the Umbral Bazaar. Where have they gone?
Alright, so we did our quest there. Now we have to rendezvous down here. So while we're doing this, we're probably not going to gain a ton of... the heck? Not going to gain a ton of
I don't have
all the
a
things
target.
points, but it will complete the quest chain.
They made it. Color me impressed.
Don't get too comfortable. We've got a long mission ahead of us.
May your threads hold strong.
If those Ascended guards get close, hit them with one of these vials. It'll provide a distraction.
Okay.
They don't look tough. I'm sure you'll be fine. Enjoy slinking around? I'll be walking right in.
I need to get closer. I need to get closer.
Ugh. Black blood. Don't touch that stuff. I'm not surprised we found some here, but I don't like it.
Okay.
I'm out of range.
Unfortunately, only one more there.
It's in my blood!
Fresh from the transformatory and still dripping with ichor.
They're shipping these Ascended to the front before they've got their wits about them.
It's too far away.
See if the first ascendant.
Changes the situation. I don't like the look of that huge thing.
It's an added bit of intrigue, that's for sure. Who's keeping it bound, and why?
What am I supposed to do here?
Look what the weave brought.
Do not linger.
I can't attack that target.
I live my life in the shadows.
Okay, I have to go get one more secretion.
Don't panic, it's just me.
What is it you ask?
One spritz of this, and no one will question that you belong in the transformatory.
We're in. Now let's get what we came for and get out before we're caught.
My dear Lillian, where's the... This is a dangerously unstable formulation. Intriguing.
Wonder if that's what they've been feeding the monstrosity.
Our experiments are not for overcrawler eyes.
This experiment dates back to never.
Okay, here we get a little scene.
Slender is the strand that guides our destiny, known only by true sacrifice. In our kingdom of Ashkahet, no one understood this sacrifice more than Queen Neferis, my mother. I saw this when the Black Empire came to conscript us for their last stand at Nylofa. My mother refused them.
For this treachery, your line will sever itself. This kingdom will wither with the waning of your worth.
Her strength defined us that day. And in that moment, we felt destined for greatness. But in the years that followed, our greatness was tarnished. Look at them out there. Wretched, starving.
I am not immune to our people's suffering. I believe better days will come.
Not if you keep failing to seize the moment. What was the point of you freeing our future, only to leave us buried in the past?
You comprehend so little. There is much for you to learn before you can be queen.
Mother! Mother!
Ansarek? Are you seeing this?
You have heard my voice in your dreams, Great Queen.
The Harbinger.
Yes, of the empire that was. But the old gods are dead.
The Empire lies in ashes, and a shadow has fallen on your kingdom. But the blood of the old gods can make your people powerful again. Your reign could last for eternity. All you have to do is take my hand.
Your words are tempting, but the cost is too great. I would never risk my kingdom for such power.
Mother, who are you talking to?
Oh, ghosts, dearest. As always, they are my ready counsel.
I'm not sorry for what I said. I only want our people to be great once more.
Greatness is fleeting. What we must do now is endure. Your time will come, child, but only when you are ready. What have you done?
You're not the only one seeing ghosts, Mother.
How sad to have a queen so wise, and yet so ignorant to the call of destiny.
You. Her name is Zalatath. You had your chance, Mother. With this power, Ashkahet is unbound. We will rise. We will conquer. And together, we will finally claim our destiny.
Long live Queen Ansrak.
So that gives you a little bit more backstory as to what had gone on here.
That thing is Nephirus?
Yuteki, we should assess our options.
We go to
And
her now.
That giant monster we just saw is what they turned former Queen Nephirus into.
My blades stay sharp. Keep your guard up.
We've protected
So
you.
they want
We
me to
should be
free her.
careful. We don't know what that thing can do.
That thing is my queen. I will not leave her chained. Bring me whatever bile they have lying around. I'll melt her chains myself if I have to.
What are you doing? You're going to get us all killed.
I know exactly what I'm doing. Who's going to stop me? You? Ha!
Okay, so we're basically freeing this thing that was the queen.
Your ascension is complete.
Looks like Zaltath took control of our friend here.
Out! Now!
And we are out.
She seized Yuteki's mind without even blinking! If she can do that to one Ascended,
So it basically looks like it gives them like superpowers, basically.
Still in one piece? Good. This is far from over.
Okay. Why are you running from me?
What is it you ask?
Alright, we have to subdue our friend here.
You are a worm! Too late!
I'm out of range.
Easy there, Agent. Let's get them away from prying eyes. Figure out our next move.
So we're gonna follow Voss carrying Yateki up this kind of path here.
I live my life in the shadows. In all the excitement, I nearly forgot we had a weapons convoy to deal with. Those bombs should give me enough cover to drag Yateki out of here.
I need to get closer.
Maybe I was supposed to bomb this guy.
This is against my own army. Spineless.
Charges planted.
I don't have a target.
So you just go around, plant all these charges, kill a couple named mobs that you have to kill.
It's too far away.
Traitors! The Queen will hear about this! All our plan.
I don't know where I have to put this last bomb here. Is it like further down or? I don't remember missing one. Oh, here it is. Go up to the end here and light the fuses.
I don't have a target.
Alright, you're blowing up the bridge and all that. Now we're gonna return to Voss at the Widow's Lair.
What is it you ask? There is much to be done. I told her about Yateki and the convoy. You can tell her.
Nephris? My queen lives?
Kind of.
No.
As you described that she is but a shell of herself. It would have been better if they just killed her.
You're wrong.
Am I? One monster has sympathy for another.
True death is the end of the story. Anything before that is workable. Let's go, champion. We've got a report to give topside.
Alright, going back to Ilaria.
Report, boss. What's down there?
The mess is what's down there.
Finding the war golems would help even the odds against the Nerubians. Help Brynth secure them, champion.
Those ascended Nerubians. Zalatab can stick her fingers right into their minds. They put up a hell of a fight.
A tactic she uses all too often. We'll have to account for that when we face her again. Thank you, boss.
Okay. So down to the Ringing Deeps. I guess I could have taken a flight path, but happened to be right here, so not gonna backtrack just to go forward. I have to do time walking at some point, and I want to do all these looking for raids as well. Alright, where's Brith? In town. That's a good place to be. Wait, not in town. All the way down south. That's a less optimal place to be, but we'll make it work. 1,000 gold for killing that world boss out there, so we're gonna go kill him for sure. Gonna hear tons of chimes down here because I haven't collected anything in this zone. So every time we fly past something, it's gonna beep.
The clouds above the living grotto are full of rich, useful minerals. Get up there and gather some.
I literally have to fly through 30 Vias for 840 gold. Hold on. Now again, faster to do this in dragon flying. Oops. Oops.
Nicely done.
Alright,
We'll put
840
those
gold
minerals
and
to
10
good use.
stones for like 2 minutes time. That's awesome. Up to 3,300. Let's go talk to Brynth over here.
Perfect timing. I'd like you to meet a friend of mine. ZZ-0147 is the last maintenance machine of the Deep Forge Golem Works. Say hello, ZZ. You have my focus. May the deeps continue to ring.
Alright, so what am I doing here? Enter in a pipe. Sprinting. Decoys. Okay. Decoyed full goblins. Got it.
That thing is huge. Our work's cut out for us.
Can I make it? Made it.
The facility is unpowered, but that war golem in the corner looks intact.
Sneak through the pipe.
We might be able to reactivate it if we can get some time in there uninterrupted. We can't build golems without resources from Shadowvane. The site's mostly automated. It was abandoned centuries ago.
Alright, easy enough. Now tell me what I should do. Go in there and kill all the things, right? That's usually how it goes.
Back to work.
Oh no, we're going back to her home. Alright. Okay, so we're back in town here. I assume Brinth is in this main building.
I have some ideas. Let's get started.
Conversation terminated. Are you ready for a summary of what...
So there's a war golem left intact.
We'll need to get the waterworks. We can't build war golems without materials from Shadowvane. Zizi's arc welder should be able to repair...
Zizi and I will meet you at the waterworks, champion.
Okay. Where's the waterworks? Down here. It's funny, you run these instances. I guess that's Operation Floodgate. And you get the portals for them when you do 10s, and like you just forget about where everything is.
Nothing a little
you just
hard
port
work
everything
can't fix.
directly to everything.
We make a good team. You and me and Zizi.
Alright, so what do I have to do here?
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
I guess I should put this back on my weapon. Played Paladin for 20 years, never had a buff. Never had a weapon buff. So I'm going to forget about that a whole lot. I haven't played Paladin in quite some time. I don't know when that was implemented.
It's too far away.
But I don't believe Retribution has anything like that. That's the only type of Paladin I played for the past 10 years or so.
I don't have a target.
Red Paladin and Fury Warrior. Been sticking mostly to melee. And I played some Warlock and some Shadow Priest as well.
The hydraulic system is located in an obstruction within the plant. It's in the main drain. You'll have to enter the dam and manually remove the obstruction. Be careful.
Guess I don't have much
I
of a choice now,
suspect you
do I?
won't be the only one in there.
You'll find me wherever the action is.
Catch you on the flip side.
I'm out of range.
Johnson, here. I can feel it. Loads of forgotten knowledge. How will they not grasp?
200 gold for that chest. It's worth it.
It's too far away.
You won't hit us with that one.
Okay, I don't see.
Found a bit of gold.
Okay. Didn't realize Brian found you gold. Did not mean to land into myself there. What can you do? Not push the button. Let's get this back here. There are achievements for getting mislead curiosities, so
There's treasure close by.
kill this right.
That's more like it.
Okay. Gain some leech. Extra bran.
Inquiring minds just got to know. You'll find me wherever the action is.
There we go.
Inquiring minds just got to know.
I don't have a target.
The answers are here. I can
18. So can I mine this or not? Because apparently Brad wasn't gonna let me before. Okay, looks like I can. Pressure valve, looks like it's right there. Treasure chest over here.
I can't lose that.
I don't know what I have to do here. I think I just kind of go ahead, right? I don't think I have to do any of this. Okay, here's the guy we gotta kill.
It's too far away.
16 million health. Delve is complete. Unclog the drain.
I'll give you a hand with this one. You won't hit us with that one.
Good news. The drainage system is reading clear across the board.
Have you considered a fulfilling role in sanitation? You wouldn't believe what happens in Iron.
Fantastic.
The answers are here. I can feel it.
Nice fight.
Anything else? No, nothing I really care about. I'll come back into here, grab the gold, grab these 2 chests, and hop out. Big gold nugget. Is that worth anything? 10 gold. Okay. Guess it's better than nothing.
Inquiring minds just got to know.
Good.
Loads of forgotten knowledge.
Damn it, Ren.
In our
Get out
grasp.
of here. Yes, I'm definitely ready to leave this delve, and every delve I've ever stepped into.
I read about this. On to adventure. Back in action. With my brains and your brawn.
I sent Zizi to check on the equipment in Shadowvane. I'll join you after I finish some maintenance work here.
Okay, I'll hand in this quest back in town, which was to clear that delve. Get another quest out of my log. Where is it? Here.
Outsiders detected. Ours.
I'll be right back. Alright, so to continue on, you come over here. Let's see what that little robot guy found.
Based on Zizi's initial findings, it looks like none of the Crushers are receiving power. Check the nearby power substation and see if something's amiss.
Okay. So Dagran's talking to us through the robot now.
Power isn't reaching the main delivery conduit. Look around in the substation. You may need to reroute the power piping nearby.
What am I supposed to do here?
With these pipes in tatters, the water can't reach the boilers. If those valves are opened in the correct sequence, they should reroute the water to the working line.
Sure. This one? Oh, okay, I see. Looks like a dead end. We'll take the bottom one. Oh, God only knows which one here. Maybe both? Do that. It makes you start over. Oh my gosh. Alright, so it's the top. Oh, I guess that pipe ends there. It looks like they both went into the wall. I don't know. There we go.
Power is on, spreading to machines and buildings all over the facility. Let's deal with those Seas Crushers next. Zizi's arc emitter should be able to help with those Crushers.
Alright, so I have to come over to these things and use this, I guess? If I stay mounted, I could probably not fight those things. But I guess it really doesn't matter. It's a couple gold each kill.
You'll see a large cave at the north edge of the site. The final array of Crushers is in there. Look for a master switch that controls them. Well done, Outlander. We're back up and running. Now it's time for a little creative problem solving.
All the way back down there. I wonder how many Valor Stones I have now. 700. That's a good amount if I got anything worthwhile for gear. Can probably upgrade it.
I don't have a target.
34 slot bag. I filled 32 slot bags, but we'll worry about that later. It really doesn't make much of a difference at this point, especially when you have the mammoth to just spend or two.
The machines must be preserved.
Wreak havoc, gain access to the manufacturing bay, restart the
May
facility.
your cogs hold.
Okay. I'm good at doing those things.
Everybody on a break or something? Drop those mugs and go see what's going on!
Only 50% mayhem cost. So I got the achievement panhandled there for picking up land 10 hits with frying pan. I'm still only 99% somehow on the way. Alright, let's get this last keg. Sabotage for 100%. And back over here.
What is your query?
Alright, talk to Brinth. Fight Supervisor. Didn't take too much. Oh. He wins, I guess.
Looks like you should have brought some bigger friends.
Guess what? We did. Now, ZZ.
I kinda feel like I whooped this guy.
Facility reactivated. War golems are active and back in production.
Pack it up, team. I know when we're beat.
Okay. Hand this into Brinth.
And to the archive.
Got a girdle, that's way worse than what I'm using.
Task resumed.
And we're going back to Alaria. Just hearth back.
I understand your frustration, Gaora, but do not rush to conclusions.
So let's talk to Alaria and hand this quest in.
There is much left to do.
We need to match the raw strength of Ansarex's
General Steel Strike and Hollow Fall.
monstrosity.
Seems like we're going like every
Ranger
zone.
General, the Harbinger has struck at the Aegis Wall.
She has made the first move. What is she planning?
Okay. While we're down there, we'll get the world quest done too for the boss. World boss.
Plenty of treasure around here.
And
And I'm betting we can use it to take the fight to Zalata.
Okay, I'm actually gonna call the stream for now. I'm going for almost 3 hours at this point. Some other things I want to do outside of stream. So thanks everybody for hanging in there. We got from 2.99 to 3.31% today. Kind of crushing it with the exploration achievements. The next stream I will have guides on how to do the remaining 4 achievements for Eastern Kingdoms, including unlocking these 3 zones. And assuming that doesn't take me forever to unlock these three, I'm going to start knocking out the raids on both my druid and the paladin. So that will be next time. So thank you all for tuning in. Thanks everybody who's watching the series. I think I have 59 views so far. That's pretty good for a couple weeks worth of streaming. I'll take that where there's no fan base coming from some other website. So I want to continue to build the community. Join the Discord if you haven't already. There's a couple of us in there. Please subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comment. I'll try to answer all of the comments when they appear.